Well, good morning. Morning, everybody. Appreciate your patience. For the record, sorry.
Richard Beck, Development Services.
Jeremiah Cameron, Lee County Operations.
Bob Carney, Operations.
Josh Brown, Operations.
Alyssa Ellington, procurement.
Brian Blaine, Procurement.
Bob Perkins, Ada County Procurement.
Heather Luther, recording.
Saul Seiler, Elections.
Nicole Salford, prosecutor's office.
Emily Lowe, prosecutor's office.
Ann Largo, Community Sexual Assault Team.
Trina Allen, Ada County Victim Services Center.
Jan Bennett, Ada County prosecutor.
Bethany Callie, HR.
Elizabeth Duncan, Communications.
Roaming IT guy.
Scott Batista, Expo, Idaho.
Katie Reed, Clerk's office. Beth Maw, Treasurer. Robin Swaney, procurement.
Okay, thank you. Now, we have that. Madam Clerk, are there any changes to our agenda?
No, they're not.
Okay, well, great. Well, our first item on the agenda is a proclamation. What that is a proclamation. I've asked Commissioner Davidson to read the proclamation.
All right, this is for Elder Abuse Awareness Month, June 2024. Board of County Commissioners, Ada County, State of Idaho proclamation. Whereas older adults deserve to be treated with dignity and enable them to serve as leaders, mentors, volunteers, and vital participating members of our communities. And whereas Ada County and the Ada County Victim Services Center recognize the importance of taking action to raise awareness, prevent and address elder abuse. And whereas 2024 marks the 18th annual World Elder Abuse Awareness Day, its recognition will promote a better understanding of abuse and neglect of older adults. And whereas, as our population lives longer, we are presented with an opportunity to think about our collective needs and future as a nation. And whereas, ageism and social isolation are major causes of elder abuse in the United States. And whereas, recognizing that it is up to all of us to ensure that proper social structures exist so people can retain community and societal connections, reducing the likelihood of abuse. And whereas, preventing abuse of older adults through maintaining and improving social supports will allow everyone to continue to live as independently as possible and contribute to the life and vibrancy of our communities. Now, therefore, we, the Board of Ada County Commissioners, Boise, Idaho, do hereby proclaim the month of June 2024 in Ada County as Elder Abuse Awareness Month and call upon the citizens, government agencies, and public and private institutions in Ada County to recommit our community to increasing awareness and understanding of elder abuse and the steps our citizens can take to protect our elders.
Thank you. Is there any discussion on it, or would you like to say anything?
Mr. Chair, I might start really quickly and just
Sure.
say thank you all again for your continued support of the Ada County Victim Services Center, as well as supporting the awareness that we do for our community. And obviously, elder abuse is something that we take very seriously and that we provide services for at the center. And I also wanted to ask our Executive Director, Trina Allen, to talk a little bit about the awareness project that she and our team have been working on.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead, Trina.
Well, thank you guys very much. Thank you, commissioners, for your continued support and for all of Ada County. Elder Abuse Awareness Month is very important to us. We have some exciting things as far as a public service awareness that we are working in collaboration with our transit system. We'll have a Infonet awareness campaign throughout this month, as well as posters that are beautifully designed by Emily, raising awareness. We would like everybody to recognize that at the center, we also service folks that have experienced elder abuse, and we want to make sure that we are supporting them. Our center also is working in collaboration with the Nampa Family Justice Center. They are hosting a Lean On Me walk on June 21st, and so we will be participating in that and having a booth as well as participating in the walk and supporting their senior community by participating in games and activities as well. So thank you guys for your continued support.
All right, thank you. Any other discussion from the board? Okay, I accept the motion to approve the proclamation.
I move to approve the proclamation as listed on the agenda and designate June 2024 as Elder Abuse Awareness Month.
I'll second that.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye?
Aye.
Motion carries. Now, if you want to come over, we'll take a little photo. You stay there, you're an elder.
Hey. I'm a spry elder.
This one doesn't have signatures, but you already have that, or it's on its way. They said, I don't know where it is. But, yeah, so here we go. Come on up here. Yeah. Got the crew here. Okay.
Well, I'll let Elizabeth take the couple first.
How about if we sponge in a little bit?
Okay.
Come over a little bit more. Thank you so much.
Great shot, nice smiles.
Thank you. A couple.
Oh, no.
One more.
One
More. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Appreciate your work.
Thanks, Ryan.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you.
you. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
That was me.
Thanks, Elizabeth. You're welcome.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's all right.
All right, next item on the agenda is the reappointment of Chad Scott to the Planning and Zoning Commission, term to expire the 4th of May, 27. Any discussion on that appointment? Hearing none, I'll accept a motion.
I'll move to approve the reappointment of Chad Scott to the Planning and Zoning Commission, term to expire May 4th, 2027.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. All right, now we're into the new business. We have a couple of resolutions. Resolution number 2986, I'll open a public hearing on that resolution, granting 2013 Chevrolet Tahoe from the Ada County Sheriff's Office to the Ponderay Police Department. Any discussion on that one?
No, Mr. Chairman, just point out, we are supportive of all parts of Idaho, including Ponderay. These are.
Okay.
Chair,
Yes.
it's a question for, probably Bob, how do we, determine if we're gonna donate property versus sell it, and what does Idaho code allow?
As far as determining what's going to be donated or for sale, it's usually on an as-use basis. From what I understand, this Tahoe isn't being utilized as much as it once was, and so that made it a candidate for either auction or donation.
Okay, I'll close public hearing on resolution number 2986 and accept the motion.
I move to approve resolution 2986 as listed on the agenda.
Second.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. I'll open a public hearing on resolution 2987, a resolution providing for the sale of personal property owned by Ada County. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, I'll close the public hearing on resolution 2987 and accept the motion.
I'll move to approve resolution number 2987 as listed on the agenda.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. I'll open the public hearing on resolution number 2988, a resolution for sole source procurement for upgrades of energy management and HVAC automation system in Ada County Public Safety Building, jail and juvenile detention facility. Any discussion on that? Hearing none, I'll close the public hearing on resolution 2988 and accept a motion.
I move to approve resolution 2988 as listed on the agenda.
I'll second that.
You've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Now we get to procurement.
Yay, the fun stuff.
We're gonna open a bid. Number 24039, ARPA Ada County Jail, Benjamin. Replacements. Will we have any left to replace after this?
Pretty much got them covered
Got 'em
at that point.
Well, that's good, all right. So yes.
Apparently, we're still having some technical difficulties. Not all the cameras are picking up, so I don't know if IT would like us to adjust anything or just make a note of it.
It would take maybe a major fix thing going on, so.
We'll just make note of it and proceed. Go ahead.
So, Mr. Chair, Commissioners, this project is bid 24039, the ARPA Ada County Jail Benjamin Campus and Expo Idaho RTU replacement 2024. And Robin's got our bonfire procurement system up there queued up if you're ready for us to open.
We're ready.
All righty. We did receive 4 responses for this project. This is a project for the replacement of 38 rooftop units at the jail, Benjamin Campus and Expo Idaho. Project.
All right, well, let's open it up.
The spreadsheet should be opening up here in just one second. There we go. Okay. So our first bidder up there is ACO Engineered Systems, and they have a total bid amount of $1,332,378. Bidder number 2 is American Chiller Service. They have a total bid amount of $1,336,427. Bidder number 3, AmeriCool Heating and Cooling LLC, with a bid amount of $1,200,000. And bidder number 4, TBR Incorporated, with a total bid amount of $1,368,551. So those are our 4 bidders, and we will need a little time to review these bids, and we'd like to request that this be tabled for award to the June 11th, 2024 open business meeting.
Okay, I'll accept the motion.
I'll move to table the award of bid 24039, ARPA Ada County Jail, Benjamin Campus, and Expo Idaho RTU replacements 2024 to June 2024, 2024.
Oh, excuse me, June 11th.
June 11th, 2024.
Is there a second? to the
I second the
motion?
motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
All right.
Carries.
Commissioners, our second opening today is for bid 24047, the Ada County Courthouse First Floor Remodel 2024. And this is going to get our bonfire up here on the screen in just a second.
That's the elections, well, not elections, but
Oh.
clerks.
Clerk's area.
Yeah.
Making the clerk sit a little higher.
A little higher at the conference room.
Right.
And it's really converting some underutilized space on the first floor for conference room, additional offices, and cubicle space.
All right.
We were going smoothly.
So,
It's not the day.
Sorry.
Everything's going wrong today.
I'm gonna have to get the baskets back here, yeah.
there we go. Okay.
Ah,
So now we got bonfire queued up there. So we did receive 5 proposals for this project, and you ready for us to open? Let's see. Let's open. Okay. So, Mr. Chair, today we're looking for the name of the bidder and the price. There's an owner contingency of $50,000 in the total bid that will be announced here in just a second. There's also an additive alternate bid for a movable dividing wall for that conference room that was mentioned. The spreadsheet's gonna open up now and get our 5 bidders here. So bidder number 1 is,
Do you want me to take off the add-on?
are you taking out the add-on?
I can, yeah, that will make it.
Okay, all right, so this is the total bid amount without the add alternate. And the total bid amount for a barrier building is $514,445. Bidder number 2 is Excelsior Construction. They have a total bid amount of $541,200. Bidder number 3 is Kreisenbeck Constructors with a bid amount of $541,027. Bidder number 4, Stroth General, with a total bid amount of $679,688. And bidder number 5, Wright Brothers, the building company, with a total bid amount of $503,958. So that is our 5 bidders, and we would like to request that this be tabled for award to the June 11th, 2024 open business meeting.
Okay, I'll accept the motion.
I move to table award of bid 24047, Ada County Courthouse First Floor Remodel, 2024 to June 11th, 2024 business meeting.
I'll second that.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
All right.
Go ahead.
Our next opening is RFP 24051, the Ada County Grounds Maintenance for Coroner's Office and Trial Court Administration Building, 2024. And we received 3 proposals for RFP 24051. And Robin has our bonfire queued up if you're ready for us to open.
Go ahead.
Okay, so today we're looking for the name of the proposer, and we have the 3 proposers up there. The first one is All Site, second proposer is Sunshine Landscape, and the third proposer is US Lawns of Boise Salt Lake. So those are our 3 proposals. Our evaluation team will need time to evaluate these proposals, and we would like to request that this be tabled for final ranking and award recommendation to the June 18th, 2024 open business meeting.
Okay, I'll accept the motion.
I'll move to table the final rankings and award recommendation for RFP 24051, Ada County Grounds Maintenance for Coroner's Office and Trial Court Administration Buildings, 2024, to June 18th, 2024.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. Oh, now we got one other item. Yeah.
The final items for you this morning from procurement are a review of proposals and bids. And our first one is review of proposals received and award recommendation for goods and services $50,000 to $100,000 for RFP 24046, Ada County Elections Equipment Tracking. And Mr. Chair, Commissioners, we received 2 responses for RFP 24046 and have a letter of the proposals received and an award recommendation for your consideration.
If you could read the letter.
We have to. It's a letter dated June 3rd, 2024 to the Board of Ada County Commissioners from Ada County Procurement regarding RFP 24046. Dear members of the board, the Evaluation Committee has evaluated the responses for RFP 24046. A final ranking of qualified candidates was determined by evaluation scoring and demonstrations. The final rankings in order of evaluation scoring are as follows. Number 1 is Easy Vote Solutions Incorporated with a score of 127.0. And number 2 is Tive Incorporated with a score of 108.32. It is the recommendation of the evaluation group to award the contract for RFP 24046 to Easy Boat Solutions Incorporated as the number 1 ranked proposer.
That's easy vote.
Easy Boat Solutions. Yes.
Not always easy to vote. Okay. Any questions or discussions?
Sure, Saul, you wanna talk about what the tracking is?
Sure, Commissioner. So this was actually one that we've been exploring for a while. We've been looking to find GPS units that we can place on the secure cages that we're in the process of procuring now. So we didn't want to just do an open bid and go with just basic documents. We actually wanted to test the proposals. So in this instance, we had these 2 companies actually send us GPS trackers, and we were able to integrate those trackers into a number of cages for delivery for this election. So we got to test most of their platforms, see the strengths and weaknesses of both of those. And through that process, it says EasyVote, but they're actually partnered with a company called Link Labs, which is a GPS provider. And we determined that Link Labs had the most suitable technology for us. We actually were able to capitalize on some of the things that we hoped in this deployment, such as updating chief judges in real time about where the equipment was or what route it was on. So it was very beneficial for us, and we can really see the strength of this moving forward. Not only for the security aspect of it, of always being able to know where our equipment cages are, but also just the practical logistics of being able to notify polling places and chief judges of their equipment arrival times, things like that for polling place setup. So we think this demonstration model was really a success for us because we were able to actually test and deploy the product before we were able to actually sign any contracts.
Okay, what was that dollar amount again?
There's a, it's right around, I think, 17,000.
17,000 for first year, approximately 16,000 a year ongoing.
Okay, is there any further discussion? Hearing none, I'll accept the motion.
I move to accept the recommendation of the evaluation committee and award RFP 24046, Ada County Elections Equipment Tracking to Easy Vote Solutions, Inc.
Yes.
Second. Okay. You've heard the motion, all in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries, thank you.
Thanks.
Moving on.
So our second review is for bids received and award recommendation for Public Works, 50,000 to 200,000. And this is for bid 24050, the Expo Idaho Carnival Area Asphalt Patch and Repair. And we received 6 responses for this bid, and we'd like to submit this letter with the bids received and a recommendation for award for your consideration.
You can read the bit, you can read the letter.
I'd be happy to. Letter dated June 3rd, 2024 to the Board of Ada County Commissioners from Ada County Procurement regarding bid 24050. Dear members of the board, Ada County Procurement received 6 responses for bid 24050. The following are the names of the bidders and the bid amounts submitted. Bidder number 1 is Brycon Incorporated with a total bid amount of $157,900. Bidder number 2 is Capital Paving Incorporated with a total bid amount of $137,743. Bidder number 3 is Capital Concrete Construction LLC with a total bid amount of $129,507. Bidder number 4 is Staker and Parsons Company, doing business as Idaho Materials and Construction with a total bid amount of $185,278.50. Bidder number 5 is Thusen Construction Incorporated with a total bid amount of $114,400. And then finally, bidder number 6 is Pavement Specialties of Idaho with a total bid amount of $90,805.68. After reviewing the bid submitted, it is the recommendation of the evaluation group to award the contract for bid 24050 to Pavement Specialties of Idaho Incorporated as a lowest responsive bidder in the amount of $90,805.68.
Okay, any questions? Okay,
It's coming out of the enterprise fund.
That's correct.
How's the condition of the asphalt now?
Well, this is an ongoing project. There's been not a lot of work in the walkways and areas around the interior of the campus. So for the last 3 years, we keep adding $100,000, give or take. That's our budget number to continue to improve the asphalt and the walkways around the campus. So this is just another step to keep that pavement up to par so that
Okay, I'll accept the motion.
I'll move to accept the recommendations of the evaluation committee and award bid 24050 Expo Idaho Carnival Area Asphalt Patch and Repair to Pavement Specialties of Idaho Incorporated.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
Thanks. Our,
Another one.
Yeah, our final review today is a review of proposals received and award recommendation for goods and services 50,000 to 100,000. And this is for bid 24053, the Ada County Sheriff's Office Marine Patrol sonar equipment. And we received 2 responses for this bid and would like to submit this letter of the bids received and a recommendation award for your consideration.
Okay, if you read the letter.
Yeah, happy to read this letter. It's a letter dated June 3rd, 2024 to the Board of Ada County Commissioners from Ada County Procurement regarding bid 24053. Dear members of the board, Ada County Procurement received 2 responses for bid 24053. The following are the names of the bidders and the bid amount submitted. Bidder number 1 is Tazza Supplies Incorporated, and they had a total bid amount of $79,999. And bidder number 2 is Marine Sonic Technology, a brand of Atlas North America, and they had a bid amount of $69,356.37. So after reviewing the bid submitted, it is the recommendation of the evaluation group to award the purchase order to Marine Sonic Technology, a brand of Atlas North America, as the lowest responsive bidder in the amount of $69,356.37.
Okay, any questions or discussions?
Is this one that could have been requested with a grant through the emergency management
I think
grants?
it is, there is some grant money that is put towards this. Is that correct, Robin? Yeah. So a little bit of grant money. I think it's a combination of funds that are being utilized to purchase this.
I'll accept the motion.
Mr. Chairman, I move to accept the recommendation of the evaluation committee and award bid 24053, Ada County Sheriff's Office Marine Patrol sonar equipment to Marine Sonic Technology,
Yes.
a division of what? Atlas?
A brand of Atlas North America.
Atlas North America.
And their bid amount was $69,356.37.
$9,356.37.
$6.37.
Second.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
Carries, thank you.
Thanks, Commissioners, appreciate it.
Okay, moving on, we have peddlers and solicitors license. We have 7 of them. That's for grit marketing, sales for pest control services. Any question or discussion on the 7 peddlers license, solicitor and peddlers license? I'll accept a motion.
I'll move to approve the 7 peddler solicitor licenses as identified on the agenda and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. All right, we have some catering permits, new licenses, license transfer, and license renewals. Any question or discussion on the catering permits or new licenses? None, I'll accept a motion.
I move to approve the remaining licenses as listed on the agenda, including 11 catering permits, 2 new licenses, 1 license transfer, and 41 license renewals, and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
Second.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Okay, we have the clerk's office with us today. Have you got a report for us?
Sure. Good morning, Mr. Chair,
Good morning.
Commissioners. Trent has been working very hard on prepping for budget briefs, which will start next week, as you know. We have the conference that we'll be headed to this afternoon. And then other than that, I just wanted to give Shannon Holstein a shout out. She supervises the 5th floor in-court clerks for us. And she, for the last 9 weeks, has been clerking the Daybell trial. So that has been incredibly taxing. She handled herself very well. She was here Saturday while they were deliberating. So a lot of hard work and effort from her. So just wanted to give her a shout out for all of her efforts.
Well, that's good, yeah. Okay, anything else, any questions or any discussion for the clerk's office?
Is the Daybell trial totally concluded now, or are they packing up, or do they still have stuff to work on here?
I can imagine that they still have some things to take care of, but it's largely wrapped up.
All right, well, thank you.
Thanks.
Next up, we have Claims Journal. I'll accept a motion on the Claims Journal.
I'll move to authorize payment of claims on the Claims Journal dated May 31st, 2024.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. We have personnel actions.
I move to approve the personnel actions as listed on the agenda and that the summary sheet remain on file in the Commissioner's office.
Second.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All right.
Motion carries. Treasurer's office, we have with us our distinguished treasurer. Welcome to the meeting.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Chairman and Commissioners. So it's a new month. First business day of the new month, yeah. So for our office, that means a lot of balancing, reconciling, and reporting. So we're working on that. That's our priority this week. Also, just a reminder that June 20th is the upcoming property tax due date. That's for the second half of 2023 property taxes. So just over 2 weeks from now, so that is a huge priority. I will note that our office is closed for Juneteenth. So that's the day prior to the tax due date. Our drop boxes are open that day, and then of course we'll reopen on the property tax due date. That's it.
Okay, any questions? All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, that's great. Okay, we have approval of minutes. I'll accept a motion.
I move to approve the minutes as identified on the agenda and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
I second the motion.
You've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
All right.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. We have juvenile court services, agreement number 14699. 3-24, termination of agreement number 14692-24 between Ada County and BPA Health. Any questions or discussions on that agreement? I'll accept a motion.
I move to approve the termination of agreement number 14699-2-24 as identified on the agenda and authorize the chairman to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
Second.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you. Human Resources. Interim leave directive update.
Chairman,
You wanna give us an update on the interim leave update?
absolutely, and also an ask at the very end of this. Basically, the long story short for this is that in 2020, obviously, coronavirus, COVID times hit. The board in March of 2020 had approved paid leave for corona-related absences. There was a period of time in which the federal government came in and provided that employers had to do that, but the county had elected to do it nonetheless in between. That usage greatly decreased, thank you to all of you, in November of 2021 when we had the COVID test kits that you helped us procure utilizing ARPA funds. So we definitely saw any usage and needs for people to be out of the office due to COVID greatly decrease. Those have ebbed and flowed with the seasons, but in March, we had new guidance from CDC in regards to it being treated exactly like a respiratory virus and decrease in the quarantine, isolation kind of information, that kind of thing. HR has reached out to departments and offices throughout the last couple of years here on this, and it is 100% across the board of support from others to take the recommendation of sunsetting this directive that was given in March of 2020. So I'm here to ask for your approval and direction on that.
Okay, any questions? No questions, so you need a motion.
Yes, please.
All right, let's get a motion.
Do we have a motion to do what? To approve the interim leave leave directive?
To sunset the interim leave
Sunset.
directive, to approve the sunset of the interim leave directive.
To approve the sunset.
Correct,
Yes.
yes, sir.
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the
Sunset.
sunset of the interim leave directive update.
Okay, is there a second to the motion?
Second.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye?
Aye.
Motion carries. Thank you.
very much.
Thank you. Okay, now we have Development Services with application 2022-101427, South Aquin Meadow subdivision, final plat, 2-lot subdivision. I'll need a motion.
I'll move to approve application number 202-201-427, South Equine Meadow subdivision, and authorize the chair to sign and stamp the final plat on behalf of the board.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye.
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 Motion carries, thank you. Now we have Expo Idaho interim event. Concession agreement and some commercial agreements. Any question or discussion on any of the agreements? Holiday helper, that sounds fun.
Pardon me, sir?
Holiday helper sounds fun.
It is.
Yeah,
That's a good event. We help a lot of people in the, in November. A lot of these are boxes that they create for high school kids that are homeless, if you really can believe that. It's sad to say, but they
Yeah.
do a good job for us.
Good, I'll accept the motion.
I move to approve one interim event agreement, one concessionaire agreement, and 17 commercial exhibitor agreements as listed on the agenda, and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
I'll second that.
Thank you. All in favor, you've heard the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. You get Mr. B's back again, huh?
Yeah, we sure do. He's a fixture.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I just saw you had a birthday too.
Yeah.
Okay, motion carries. We have, 4 agreements. Any discussion or issues on any of the 4 agreements?
Saul, you wanna talk about the elections warehouse remodel?
I can give a quick update, Commissioner. I think the operations gentleman can as well, but we have a design review this Friday, actually, to go over design review documents. It's my understanding through our conversations that we are on track to meet all of our timelines required for utilization of the ARPA funds as planned. So I think we are in a good position to keep moving forward with this. With the operations team, would like to add anything?
Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, that sums it up perfectly. We're on target.
On target?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good, we'll accept the motion.
I move to approve the 4 agreements as listed on the agenda and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
Second.
You've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. We now have indigent services, weekly indigent items. I'll accept a motion.
I'll move to accept the recommendations of the indigent services staff as listed on the summary of cases dated June 3rd, 2024, and authorize the chair to sign the documents on behalf of the board.
I second the motion.
You've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Is there any other business you can bring before the board this Monday, June 3rd? None? We're being recessed then. We're adjourned. Thank right. Welcome. Today is Monday, June the 3rd. The time is 9:55. The board is in session as the Board of County Emergency Medical Services District open business meeting. All three commissioners are present. We also have with us
Sean Rain, paramedics.
Hammond Taylor, Prosecutor's Office.
And Dayton Rain, prosecutor's office.
an IT guy. All right, Madam Clerk, are there any changes to the agenda?
No, there are not.
Okay, moving on, we have Claims Journal. I'll accept the motion on the Claims Journal.
I move to approve, to authorize payment of the claims on the Claims Journal dated May 31st, 2024 regarding EMS expenditures.
Second.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. All right, now we have termination of agreement number 13861 between Ada County Medical Services District and Faces of Hope Foundation. Any question or discussion about this one?
Can you talk about that a little bit?
I was gonna say, it might be useful to explain.
Yeah, Mr. Chair, Commissioners, so basically the Women's and Children's Alliance has taken over what Faces was doing. So if we transport a patient to the Ada County Victim Services Center, the WCA actually will pay the ambulance bill for the patient instead of having Faces do it. So we just dissolved that agreement and got an agreement with B Black and WCA.
Has Faces been paying that
Yeah, they've been.
since the first year?
We we don't do a ton of those
Just a few,
transports
just
a
a
year.
few.
Yeah, just a few. But they've paid them when we've had them. So.
Right, and there isn't some of those Medicaid?
Some are Medicaid, some have private payers.
Just a comment. All right.
Yeah.
Any more discussion?
This is just a routine thing that we need to do because of the situation that's developed, as it's developed.
Exactly.
And WC has taken over that responsibility.
Yeah.
And they,
We're
We
very
wouldn't
thankful
be
for that.
transferring people to the new Faces Center in Meridian.
No.
Just our
Just
facility.
our facility. The facility on Meridian, from the least last I heard, they're not offering 24/7 services like we do downtown. And so,
the only services they offer is counseling.
Yeah, counseling. So
That's all they offer
you know,
services. They don't offer-
it's very specific, the services they get down at the Victim Services Center. And so we'll continue to transport patients there.
And soon we'll have new signs up.
Excellent.
Okay, I'll accept the motion.
I'll move to approve the termination of agreement number 13861 as listed on the agenda and authorize the chair to sign the appropriate documents on behalf of the board.
I second the motion.
Okay, you've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye.
Right?
Now we get an AMS update.
Yes, Mr. Chair,
Director.
Commissioners,
Go ahead.
it won't be a long one, but yesterday afternoon, we did have an ambulance get into an accident at Eagle and Colchester. Nobody injured. We were transporting a patient, code 3, back to the hospital. We had a firefighter driving and they were in an accident. So we're following all the protocols on that. Damaged part of the box on the ambulance. So still waiting to figure out how long that might be out of service. But
Was it an accident with another vehicle?
yes.
That vehicle just didn't move out of the way?
I don't know all of the details yet, but it sounds like we may have been going through the intersection and then the other vehicle came in, so I haven't heard the results of any investigation or anything from PD. Outside of that, we are meeting here in about an hour with Sean Miller from HR to kind of put the final touches on our mission, vision, values. We met with an employee group week before last and got some feedback on what we had come up with and had some really good input. And so we're going to be taking that and creating that new set of mission, vision, and values. So looking forward to getting that done. Outside of that, I haven't spoken with any of the legislators recently, but I do know that Chief Tominski, the Mid-Star Fire Chief, both of their levies also failed, and he's been talking with legislators. One in particular said, your solution is to go out for a levy. That's what the legislature's given you, and obviously it didn't work so well. And so this legislator had basically said, you've got to prove to me that doesn't work before we'll do anything legislatively to change that. So I don't know what that means, but the chair, the Speaker of the House. He has a good relationship with him.
Well, now we've got the proof, apparently.
Yeah, that all three of those levies.
Huh?
uh,
Well, they all picked about the least favorable election date
Yeah,
they could
that
get.
was
And
not
I don't know who was thinking that would be a good idea.
It wasn't a great, had that particular primary wasn't great, and I hear, I don't know about Middleton and Star, but I think Canyon County's looking at running it again in the general, which I don't know if it's a great idea or not, but. And the outcome, regardless of whether you ran it in November or May, the outcome's the same, because the taxes you wouldn't get until FY '26 anyway, so.
But it's a different set of voters.
Different set of voters.
Yeah, the voters in the primary are this much, and the voters in general this much.
Yeah.
And the voters in primary are typically partisan. And the voters in
That is
general.
true.
Very
That-
focused.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
anyway,
think if we had put our jail bond back on this ballot, it'd be the same result.
Probably.
well, that's why we didn't. All right, well,
That is all I have for today.
you don't have an executive session?
I do have an executive session.
Okay.
That's all I have for the EMS.
Oh, okay. All right, well, an executive session requires a motion.
Mr. Chair, I'll move that we enter into executive session pursuant to Idaho Code Section 74-206, one DF and I, to consider potential litigation against the county, and the vote to be by roll call and recorded in the minutes, and all documents are to be kept confidential.
I second the motion.
Okay, clerk call roll.
Commissioner Davidson,
Right?
Commissioner Daly,
Aye.
Commissioner Beck.
Aye.
The ayes have it. Let me get you off the record. Give me just a second. Yeah.